Alright, hello and welcome to the Lincoln Children's Zoo Harbor Seal exhibit. My name's Rainey. I unfortunately will not be able to do a full show today because I'm not one of their main trainers, so I can't do all the behaviors that they know, because we can't just throw anybody in, just do anything. Their main trainers happen to not be here today, so I'm just kind of filling in, but what I'll do is I'll do just a couple things and talk about them, answer any questions that you guys have. I'm still going to be feeding them and everything, but it won't unfortunately be everything that they know. So you guys will have to come back another day to see that. So I apologize. Pearl, come. But this is Pearl. Pearl, wave. Wave. Oh. There we go. Good girl. These are harbor seals. A lot of people get them confused with another species, pool, which is sea lions. And one of the main differences to tell them apart, well, we got three differences. Are there flippers, if you are paying attention to Pearl here. She's got some large rear flippers and some small front flippers. Target. No, right here. Good girl. No. Oh, Pearl. Pearl, come. Very confused. Target. Stay. Pearl has very bad eyesight now, has really bad cataracts on them, so she can't really see very well. And I'm not exactly sure why she thought it was a jump situation. That's an old behavior that she used to do when she could see. And there's a reason why we don't have the buoy up anymore, is because she can't see, so we can't have her doing that, because she was hitting things. Aww. So we didn't want her to get hurt, so we had to stop that behavior, but I'm not sure why she did that. Okay, so anyways, back to her flippers. They've got large rear ones, which you can see she's using to move herself with. The front ones is what she steers with, which is the complete opposite of a sea lion. Sea lions have large front flippers that they move with and rear small flippers that they steer with. Another difference are their ears. If you pay attention to Pearl, it doesn't look like she has any ears, but she does. There's just holes on the side of her head. Pearl, come. Come. Good girl. Ears. See, these are her ears right there. Whereas sea lions have ears that stick out from their head like ours do. Another way that you can tell is by the way they walk. If you notice, Pool, when they move on the deck, they kind of have to inchworm along. They are not like sea lions. Sea lions are able to actually lift their body up off the ground and walk on all fours. So it's very different. The seals are very slow on land, as you can tell. Are we gonna find it?
Get right in here.
It's over here.
Get right in here. Just looking for the fish.
There's one down there.
What's this?
Almost. There's one down there. As you can tell, she can't see very well. Where'd he go? Oh. Alright, we'll have to come back to that later. Alright. And harbor seals are found along the United States. They're found in both the Atlantic and the Pacific Oceans. The Atlantic Ocean, they're found from Florida all the way up into Canada, Greenland, and over into Europe just a little bit. Over in the Pacific Ocean, they are found from California all the way up into Alaska and down into Russia just a little bit as well. So they've got a pretty big range, and their range includes very cold weather. So we always get people asking us what we do with them in the winter. They stay right here, and we get a layer of ice on the water, and they love it. They break holes in it, and they come up through the holes, and they slide across the ice and the snow. So they actually prefer it very much more than they do this hot weather that we have this time of year. And they get a nice big blubber layer that helps them stay nice and warm in the winter. There's one down there. There's one down there, Pearl. There's one down there. Let's see if we can get her to get on before I bring Tony out. Otherwise, Tony will steal her fish. Okay, one more. There we go. Pearl's done. Good girl. Alright, let's bring Tony out. Tony, come. beautiful. See, you can see how they move. They're pretty slow. But if you pay attention to Tony swimming, you can see the difference in the flippers.
Hey, can I be your guide?
Both of these are females.
Got it.
Almost done.
Got it.
Tony, I think, is about 7, and I believe Pearl's about 17. Life expectancy for harbor seals in captivity is late 20s, early 30s. I think there's a record of like 4 to 4, but that's not, the average. Obviously, in the wild, it's going to be a lot less. It's going to be probably in the teens. So Pearl right now is about middle age for captive seal. But we had a seal here, if you guys ever knew him, at Oakdale, we lived in 27. So Pearl's got a ways to go yet. Stay. If you pay attention too, she is opening her nose every time she has to breathe. So it's a good thing for them, so that way they can't bring water down into their lungs every time they dive for a fish. So their nose is naturally closed, and they have to work to open it to breathe, which is the opposite of what we do.
What you want down? What do you have to look through here?
Yes and no. Yes, it's feasible. I mean, there's obviously cataract surgery for people, so if he does the same way. But the problem is with a marine mammal, when you come under anesthesia, the brain thinks they're dying. And so they stop breathing. And so a good portion of marine mammals die from anesthesia. So it's a risk we're just not willing to take. Oblio lived for 10 plus years with cataracts also, and he was just fine. We obviously have to limit the behaviors that they can do at that point, but they're still quite capable of getting around, because both Oblio and Pearl live in the pool for like 10 plus years before they had cataracts. So they know the pool like the back of their hand, And if you pay attention once Tony's done, you'll find Pearl kind of hanging out behind Tony. She'll kind of like hold on with her back. And it's really funny because when Oblio was here, it was Oblio and Pearl. Oblio used to do that to Pearl, and it used to really make Pearl mad. She used to scratch at him to get him to stop doing it, and now she does it to Tony. So I think it's really funny. How's it going?
Is someone He's good.